go along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Arrowhead. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. That's caught. Travis Kelce. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down. So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up second and 20 at the 28-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Open man downfield is Brown. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Eagles nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
To the air right away is Hurts. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Hurts again. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A pistol snap back to Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Eagles first down.
Eagles in possession to start the second quarter, as they've got it with first and 10. Now Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
At the Chiefs' 14-yard line.
To the air again. Hurts. A pass. Caught by Saquon. And he's into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Nico Remigio to bring it back. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. It is 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Jalen Carter. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down.
But it leads to 4th down.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. On 1st down, it's Hurts. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
19 yards.
That's a gain of 19, and a very quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. He finds Jahan Dotson. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Silver, ready?
Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barker. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. Hurts will try it again. He'll get this one complete to Brown. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's good. Eagles, first down.
Again, Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
63. Easy, 63.
Throwing is Hurts. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Hurts to throw. He's got his man. It's Smith. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he's in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Oh, puñeta.
I just wanna rock. Body out of y'all. Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Ha! 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna. I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Chicago Bears and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jeff Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from South Philly. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready to go. Vegas.
Here's Williams to begin with a pass. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
I think this is something that we can expect the rest of the day here, Mike, in the passing game. They love getting the running back involved early. And I think until the defense shows they got a plan to take him away, expect them to continue to find ways to get him involved in the passing game.
Williams to throw on second down. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Chicago.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
And the Bears first down.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's complete. It's Odunze. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the Eagles' 5-yard line.
From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back in Philly in a moment. Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. That is caught out wide on the RPO. Nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up, and they cash it in on 3rd and goal. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Roll Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown!
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
His kick is good. That's the score. Bears 7, Eagles nothing.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here is Shipley on the return. and he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Call up Yeti. Don't touch that. Don't touch it.
Throwing to begin. It's Hurts. Open receiver is Dotson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Now he'll run.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
First and 10 at the
Hurts to the air on first down. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 more yards. The tackle by Jalen Johnson.
2 minutes remaining.
10 yards.
First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Don't touch it.
Once again, it's Barkley. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. C.J. Gardner-Johnson from the back makes the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd down, they need 7.
Great, set. Trimmer. Hey, 73.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught Saquon Barkley. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. That's 3rd down coming up.
That's a gain of 6.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Call up Yeti. Don't touch it.
And they'll throw here with Hurts. That's taken in by Dotson. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Call up. Great, set.
To throw is Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
Eagles first down.
A chance here to draw level before the break.
63.
It's 1st and goal.
Great, set. Hey, I know you with that. Don't touch it.
Hurts again. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle.
To the goal line and in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Eagles come right back to tie it at 7. One possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Duvernay on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 33-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And he's going to have a first down here as they are into field goal range at the 27.
4 yards. That's another Bears first down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Bears.
The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This a 44-yard attempt. Santos's kick is good. And the Bears will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Here is Shipley on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He'll forward for maybe a yard. Devon Dexter there on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Now inside the 25. And he will go all the way. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Duvernay on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
What is on?
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
On second down, it's Williams. That's complete. Some more on the right side. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
Third and short yardage. And here's Williams. To the outside. A catch made by Moore.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline. He's able to extend this drive.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Chicago.
And the Bears first down.
Williams to the air once more. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4. Throw it again. It's Williams. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards.
At the 6-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out at the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Throwing again. Williams. That pass is caught by Burden. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Now here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Bears. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Bears 17, Eagles 14.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here is Shipley on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Man in motion is Brown. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. From the 33, here's 2nd and 1. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. And he will score. Jahan Dotson, touchdown, Philadelphia. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Duvernay on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He'll swing this out to Swift. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He gets this one to Moore. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Bears first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw to the left side into the hands of Moore. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Here's 2nd down and 3. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's a short one, caught by Loveland. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Here's Swift. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Swift. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Here we go. 1st and goal.
Ready, shot. Yes. Vegas. Punch first. Yes. Travel.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Forced to his right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. They've got to burn the timeout. They do. That is a costly sack. Now maybe they only have time for one play. Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12.
Vegas.
Here's Williams now to throw. Moving to his left. For the end zone, but it's batted away. Incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly, and now it's 3rd and goal.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look, and they were ready, and they took him away.
Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. Into space. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Eagles. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game, and they send their fans home